I need to hit 100 platinums by the end of the year, and if I fail, we'll have to delete my PlayStation account forever, losing all my saves, memories, and of course the 68 platinum trophies I already own. And the next game up is Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This sequel to 2020's Final Fantasy VII Remake is the second installment of a trilogy that's based on the original game from 1997. Now, I already platinumed Remake a few years back, which was no walk in the park at a 5 out of 10 difficulty and 60 hours of playtime. But Rebirth was a completely different animal, not only because of its 8 out of 10 difficulty due to some extremely unfair post-game boss fights you'll see later in the video, but also because it clocks in at over 200 hours of playtime, making this one of the most painful and tedious trophy hunts I've ever experienced, and causing me to go absolutely insane. With its whopping 61 trophies, there's no time to waste, so let's jump right into the story, which has us playing as Zack to kick things off, where everyone except for Cloud either died or was critically injured after the events of Final Fantasy VII Remake. He then spots Aerith being taken away on a Shinra chopper and goes after her, taking out all the soldiers and coming to her rescue. Following this, we play through a lengthy flashback sequence taking place before Sephiroth, the main villain of the game, broke bad, as we learn more about his origin story and motivations. Throughout this chapter, we unlocked a ton of combat related trophies, literally for doing everything, like staggered learning for staggering an enemy, I got this for winning our first battle, break it down for performing our first limit break, team player for using a synergy skill, unfettered friendship for freeing a bound ally, and no eye in synergy for pulling off a synergy attack. Continuing on with the story, we learn that Sephiroth is the child of Jenova and witness him completely lose his mind.
These pods were built for the production of artificial materia.
Oh shit.
My mother's name was Jenova. Could it be that I was created the same way? I should go. Mother is waiting.
Yo, did he just burn down the whole town? Don't tell me Sephiroth killed Cloud's mom, dude. Oh.
Run away. You have to leave. You have to live.
Oh, shit.
Don't worry. I got you. Come on. Let's get you up.
Oh. Bro, what? All this because you were born in a lab? It's not that serious. Oh, dude. Ooh. Even going as far as killing Tifa's father and almost Tifa herself before Cloud tries to stop him and fails. Now, Cloud's memory is hazy after this point, but we're really thrown for a loop when Tifa reveals this to Aerith. She then goes to grab Cloud from his room for a little heart-to-heart, after some manipulation from Sephiroth, questions her too about that fateful day, until Tifa does something that got me a little too excited. Whoa. Oh. I was like, what? Where's this game going? We then go to bed and wake up the next morning to our next trophy, Never Meet Your Heroes, for completing Chapter 1. As Chapter 2 begins, we learn how to play the very addictive card game Queen's Blood. Seriously, I can't tell you how many hours I poured into this in this game, as it's insanely fun, and will also help us get multiple trophies in the future, including one a few minutes later for beating 3 people in town and ranking up for the first time. We then explore this first town for a bit, having to escape in a hurry because of a massive Shinra invasion, but thanks to the help from a local innkeeper, make it out to the giant open world outside. This is the Grasslands, one of 6 open world locations filled with tons of things to do and trophies to earn, and we get our first one just a few minutes later for clearing out this cache location. After exploring a bit more, we reach a swamp we can't cross by foot, so we decided to go grab a local chocobo, which we have to find ourselves as it ran away from the local farm. We then run into the most annoying character in the game, Chadley, who tasks us with finding all the towers, live springs, summon crystals, proto relics, enemy intel, mog stools, and more in the game. This is the most Japanese shit ever, dude. I swear to God. And finding every single one of these is definitely worth it, as it will unlock a ton of trophies later in the video. So we got to work immediately grabbing the first tower here in the farm, along with everything else in the Grasslands region. Along the way, we unlocked a few more trophies, including exploitive practices for exploiting an enemy's weakness, weapons 101 for maxing out a weapon ability proficiency, a materia world for leveling up a piece of materia, intelligence aid for gathering world intel at 5 different locations, expert excavator for digging up 2 treasures with our chocobo, I break for chocobos for repairing 3 chocobo stops, pledging summoner for performing our first summon, and finally founder's bonus for obtaining the proto relic in the Grasslands region before finishing the first of 36 side quests, unlocking the trophy, entering new markets. After spending over 6 hours here and completely 100%ing this Grasslands area, we unlocked the trophy Director of Regional Intelligence. Gather all pieces of world intel in a region. Let's go, baby. It was now time to take on some VR challenges with Chadley, starting with our first summon fight, Titan, which after completely smashing him, unlocked the trophy You Work For Me Now. I gotta say, it's been a while since I had this feeling of only being a few hours into a game and already having 20 trophies. Anyway, it was time to pick up the story once again as we headed through the marsh, only to get attacked by our first major boss of the game, who drags Cloud underwater, drowning him until Sephiroth of all people saves the day. Shortly after, we unlocked a trophy Swampy Situation for completing chapter 2. Now in chapter 3, we make our way through the mines until running into the Turks, who are basically Shinra's most elite fighters dressed up in suits like John Wick. After completely destroying them and getting blown down to the bottom of the mines, the group gets split up and we push through until reuniting and finally making it back outside, unlocking the trophy Make Mine Black for completing chapter 3. Chapter 3 done, nice. We're now in the next open world region of the game, where we grab our next chocobo and find even more towers, life springs, summon crystals, enemy intel, and our next Mog Stool. After which, unlocking the trophy Intelligence Specialist for gathering world intel at 50 separate locations, before being introduced to the next minigame, Fort Condor. And where Queen's Blood was the best minigame in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, Fort Condor was the absolute worst and complete dog shit. Oh great, it's even worse on this one. This is gonna be amazing. I'm gonna be here for fucking 3 hours doing this. No, I didn't want another ranger, god damn it. This is a headache. As I drained hours into this because of how hard it was. Cleric, please heal her. Already fucking dead. What a goddamn joke. And on top of it, we had to play it a total of 4 times at the fucking boss. 15 seconds, 1 more hit. Oh, let's fucking go. F this mini game, dude. They better never have me do this shit ever again in order to grab our next proto relic and of course our next trophy. After finally grabbing the proto relic, we're introduced to the other major villain of the game who's trying to steal them from us, Gilgamesh. And yeah, he's an interesting character. Now with this Junon area 100% complete, we knocked out a few more VR challenges and picked up the story once again in Under Junon, where we're greeted by Rhonda. And even though she's aware we're fugitives on the run, she promises to keep her lips sealed. We make our way to the local inn until hearing a disturbance outside as we meet Yuffie, who's currently getting attacked by a monster fish. We go down and help and take out this next boss, which ends with a sweet finishing move from Cloud and a dolphin. Yo, give me a ride. The dolphin's okay. Woo! Yuffie is then brought back to life and we return to the inn where Cloud completely fumbles the bag with Tifa.
You're not interested, are you?
Not really. But I'm happy to listen, so...
Oh my Cloud, bro. And this will be a reoccurring theme throughout the game. After which, Yuffie reunites with the group and tells us she's a Wutai spy and that her next target is actually President Rufus Shinra. We're then interrupted by our old rival from Final Fantasy VII Remake, Roche, who basically becomes like that high school bully who tells you to meet him outside after school. Now, before making our way to Upper Junon, we knocked out a few more side quests and a couple more mini games we needed to do for a trophy coming up, including playing the piano, which was a lot harder than I thought, and Final Fantasy's version of Fall Guys, which was extremely stressful. With that all done, we made our way to Upper Junon in style with our little dolphin buddy. At the same time, the town is getting ready to have a giant parade as we witness the president himself, Rufus Shinra, arrive. Later, Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith grab some disguises but are busted by a high-ranking officer who thinks they skipped practice. He then takes us to the commander where we have to perform on the spot, and after absolutely crushing it, Cloud is promoted to parade captain in order to round up the rest of the troops before the festivities start. Now, to progress the story, we only really needed to find 5 groups, but there was a trophy here if you found all 10, so we did just that, along the way running into one of the most hilarious parts of this entire game. What the f? Everybody here is bald. Oh, what the?
If you want to drink with us, you're gonna have to lose the helmets. No scalp, no service.
After finding the last group, we unlocked the trophy 7th Assemble and are now ready for the parade and our next trophy, which we got for winning this competition. Cloud, Tifa, and Aerith are then called up by Rufus himself, who knew they were here the entire time, but has a proposal that works out for everyone until it gets completely squandered by Yuffie. We then make a run for it until getting intercepted by Roche, where we finally have our epic rematch. It does not get more Final Fantasy than this right here, dude. King. Once the dust settles, Roche lets us go and we sneak onto a nearby cruise ship heading straight for Costa del Sol, finally finishing off this chapter and unlocking the trophy, the President's Commendation. It's now chapter 5, and to wind down, we enter the Queen Bloods tournament, where after beating the brakes off of everyone there, unlock the trophy card royalty. The peace doesn't last long though, as somehow monsters make it onto the ship in search of the robed men we've been following the entire game. We then have to comb through every level, clearing them all out, as Hojo, the crazy scientist from the last game, takes notice. After finding and saving the rest of the robed bros, the captain of the ship wasn't taking any chances. Oh no.
Take it easy. I had to, for the sake of my passengers and crew.
We then get a visit from Sephiroth once again, as he drops a disgusting looking monstrosity on us for us to take out. Nice. Let's go. With that out of the way, we head back to bed, waking up the next morning in paradise, Costa del Sol, and unlocking our next trophy for finishing yet another chapter. Let's go. Cryptic cameo. We then have to find a hotel, eventually running into Johnny, another character from the previous game. He lets us stay at his rundown resort, and after putting our things away, it's time to hang loose. But before we can meet the others at the beach, Cloud has to participate in a series of mini games throughout the island, which includes a shooting game and more Queen's Blood. After which, we get our swimsuit and then take control of Tifa and Aerith, where we have to play a few more mini games, including Final Fantasy's version of Rocket League, another piano performance, and a cactar scavenger hunt, in order to get swimsuits for them too. And
Did you miss us? Cloud? Something wrong?
No, nothing.
it was well worth it. Now finally at the beach, we run into Hojo of all people, who decided to wreak havoc in his latest public experiment. We take on his monsters and everyone in the group gets captured until Yuffie and Johnny save the day. The next morning, Yuffie finally joins our party after a pretty funny cutscene.
And
Cool.
hold it, you spiky-haired jerkface! I challenge you to a duel. I mean, we don't actually have to fight. Are you absolutely 100% certain you don't want me around to save your
I
butt?
do want you. You can come with. Yes.
You can come with.
And with that, we had another chapter complete, unlocking the trophy Fun in the Sun. It was now time to make our way to the Golden Saucer, but before that, we entered our third open world region, where after getting our next chocobo, went off to find all the intel in this area and wrap up all the side missions along the way, including this sit-up minigame. A little context and backstory for you guys though. This was the worst minigame in Final Fantasy VII Remake, and it was just as awful here. But for some reason with this game, yeah, I didn't mind it too much. After clearing out the first half of this massive Corel region and being unable to explore anymore, we continue the story and once again run into the Turks, but instead of fighting them, we had to take out their mech instead.
Okay, another. Yeah, that's it. You jittery?
Let's go, superhero moment, baby. We then make our way through another cave system, later going on a fun train car ride until reaching Barrett's hometown, and it's not the happy homecoming we thought it would be. We explore the town a bit and find the next piano song along the way, which after many tries, I finally got done. Until leaving town and hearing Barrett explain why everyone there hates him.
We were happy, covered in soot and poor as dirt. But none of that mattered. We had friends and family. And that was enough, till we learned about the miracle of Mako and all we'd been missing out on. And then we just had to have a taste.
We can't just abandon the mines. Not after our fathers and grandfathers risked their lives to maintain them.
But nobody sees any future in coal. Why break our backs working harder and harder when we're taking home less year after year?
Once the reactor is complete, a portion of the revenue will go to the town. Your community will be preserved. Or enriched, I should say.
2 years later, the reactor was finished. And the trial run went off without a hitch. Then one day, the reactor exploded. And then, Shinra came rolling into town, burned everything. Innocent people in their homes.
Why burn the whole town?
To craft a story. That it was all the work of a local insurgent group. But ain't no villager ever gone near the reactor. They lied, right through their teeth. Still, there's a whole lot of blood on my hands, too. I put us on the path that brought us here.
After the extremely sad and depressing story, we got our next trophy for completing Chapter 7. It's now time to lift our spirits up at the Golden Saucer, and I gotta say, Square Enix really knocked it out of the park with this, because this entire area is amazing. Once here, we get picked out by Dio and have to take him on in our first game of 3D Brawler. After taking him out, we head to the Ghost Hotel for some shut-eye, along the way meeting Kate Sith, who comes in clutch and finds us a room at this booked hotel. Little did we know that was actually the room the Turks booked. Cloud then crashes for the night and we play as Zack yet again, who hears Biggs, a member of Barrett's Avalanche crew from the last game, was still alive. So he sets out to find him. We then wake up as Cloud to Tifa knocking on our door, and she wants to go on a date and explore the Gold Saucer for the night. And we do just that, exploring every attraction the park has to offer, including G-Bike, Queen's Blood, more 3D Brawler, Galactic Saviors, and finally some battles at Musclehead Coliseum. Making some nice progress towards Platinum, as all of these are related to trophies that we still need. Shortly after this though, Barrett runs into an active shooter situation at the park. Immediately recognizing who it is, he runs after him. We then play as Cloud again, whose date gets cut short when he hears the news from Kate Sith. Unfortunately for Barrett, he matches the description of the shooter, so we head out to find him and investigate. We make our way to the crime scene and run into Dio again, who gives us a chance to prove Barrett's innocence, but only if we could find the real shooter. So we set out to find him in the Dust Ball, which is a shithole reminiscent of a town you would see in a Mad Max movie, and nothing could possibly go wrong, right? After waking up, we meet Gus, who forces Cloud to enter and win a chocobo race at the Golden Saucer in order to free his friends and get the location of the shooter we're looking for. So we do just that after grabbing our bird and win with ease. Lucky for us, Gus is a man of his word and frees the group, handing over the location of our shooter. We go after him and run into Barrett, where we learn the culprit is actually his old friend and Marlene's father, Dyne, who happens to survive all of those years ago. We then play as Barrett, who tries to talk some sense into his old friend but fails, resulting in a boss fight that gets interrupted by Shinra, where a massive shootout occurs, ending in one of the most emotional scenes in the game.
All the lives I took just to fill the hole in my heart. Eleanor and Marlene are waiting for me, but I can't bring myself to join them.
Marlene, she's alive. Just turned 4. She's in Midgar. After everything went down, I didn't know what to do. She nearly died that day. House was about to come down when I heard her crying, and ever since, she's been my reason to get up in the morning. Dyne, we could go see Marlene right now.
Look at me, Barrett. You think I want Marlene to see what her father's become? With all this goddamn blood on my hands, how could I ever hold my daughter again? carry that guilt, that weight.
Dyne.
Baby, I'm home. I missed you.
Oh my god, did not expect Final Fantasy to do that to me. After this, we run into the Turks again, who unleashed the director of Shinra and his goofy mech on us. We make quick work of him and reunite with Barrett until Dio shows up. Lucky for us, he heard the entire thing and lets us go scot-free, staying behind to take on the Turks by himself, and as a bonus, gave us his shiny red car. We then drive away in an intense chase sequence, and after making our escape, are finally free to explore the second half of this Corel region after unlocking our next trophy for completing the last chapter. It was now time to find the rest of the intel in this location, including the first 2 Cactar Crush minigames needed for the next proto-relic. After that, we wrapped up our side missions for Johnny, which finally helps him renovate his resort, but even more importantly, unlocks the treasure trove, which is where we're able to turn in all the random collectibles we found in our journey so far for doing stuff like beating most of the minigames and completing certain side missions. Unlocking 2 trophies, 1-star startup for donating 10 items and 3-star hotel for donating 30 items. Sadly though, we're not done here, as we need to donate all 88 items to platinum this game, which means we gotta beat every mini game on hard, including the awful 4 Condor, and every VR challenge, including the brutal and legendary difficulty ones later in the video. And trust me when I say, I don't think a game has infuriated me more this year than this one, pushing me to new levels of anger I've never experienced in my life before. We were now pretty much done with the Corral area, but before moving on, I wrapped up more of Chadley's VR missions and some more bouts at the Musclehead Coliseum, unlocking another trophy in the process for reaching a 300% stagger on an enemy. Later taking on more of the Chocobo races where we got first place in every single one, completely stomping out the competition. We then made our way south to the next massive region in the game, Gongaga, which by the way has the best music in the entire game. Here it's business as usual as we clear out this map too, finding all the intel along the way until reaching the next town and meeting Cisne, who points us in the direction of the reactor we're looking for. She lets us stay in town a bit to rest up, but before we do, find our next piano song, which completely wrecked me. Bro, come on. Come on, just be enough, please. Oh my god. 170, dude. It's not that hard, man. It is not that hard, bro. Rapid, wake up. If you haven't guessed by now, I completely suck at rhythm games. After finally getting it done, we go to take a nap, waking up to an extremely loud disturbance coming from the reactor. The group splits up and we head there to investigate, finding whispers at the entrance as Cloud starts slowly losing it with more visions as Sephiroth. Once inside, we get attacked by Shinra and Scarlet, where we then have to fight this monstrosity. And after taking him out, Cloud overdoses on Mako and starts completely losing control. We then switch over to the ladies and make our way to the reactor to help Cloud and the rest of the group. Once there, we take on Scarlet and her giant mech suit until Tifa gets into some trouble, later experiencing one of the craziest moments in the entire game where Cloud completely transforms into a cold-blooded killer. Bro, what is going on? Oh sh. Bro, what? Oh my god. Ooh. What the f just happened?
It's okay. They're gone.
Cloud, don't let her fool you. She has no scar.
You have no scar.
She's not
Tifa. Can't be.
We've been over this. I do have a scar. I showed you, remember?
Liar.
All right, look.
Those we hate. Those we love. Those we fear. Genova would become anyone to fool her prey.
Don't do this!
No, this isn't gonna happen. There's no way. Oh! No.
All right. Look.
Bro, no way. No fucking way. No shot. Okay, she's still alive, dude. What the fuck is going on in this game? Oh no.
Stay strong, Tifa. You'll make it.
You need to get up now, Tifa.
Tifa!
Come back to us, Tifa. We've got a fight to finish.
Cloud!
Your words can't reach him now.
No! Don't take him too!
No.
Tifa? Barret!
Coming. Hey, get your shit together. Tifa needs you.
Come on, please let her be alive. Don't do my girl like that. Oh, let's go. Once Tifa wakes up the next morning, she has a deep conversation with Cloud, and just as they're finally about to kiss, it's ruined. God damn it, man. Every time Cloud gets this close. I swear, Cloud has the worst luck. Moving on though, we finished clearing out this Gongaga region and all the remaining side quests, including an insane one with chickens that surprised the hell out of me. Who's thinking of these missions at Square? Before doing all the Shinra combat simulations and finding our next proto relic, unlocking our next trophy, honorary turret. We now hop on a plane with Sid and head out to Cosmo Canyon in search of the black robes before cutting to a scene where Roche is getting himself enhanced by Hojo, and this can't possibly end well. Later, we land in one of the last remaining open world regions of the game and unlock our next trophy for completing chapter 9. We grab our chocobo and start rounding up all the intel before taking on another mini game where we have to fly through every one of these rings. After finally getting the last one done, we head to town, witnessing Red have a massive switch up on us.
Hey guys, it's me. Come back.
Hey guys, it's me.
Turns out the wise old man voice was just the front all along. Before catching up with Red, we explored town a bit and found the most insane piano song yet. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be here for the next hour. This, believe it or not, was one of the hardest things to do in the entire game, and I literally spent hours on it because in order to get the trophy, you had to get at least an A on every single song in the game. Oh my god, I did it! Oh god, yes. Thank you. Oh, get me the fuck out of here. After finally getting that done, we caught back up with Red and went to go meet Bugenhagen, who shares all the secrets of the planet with us. Later that night, Bugenhagen decides to finally let Red undertake the trial to become a Watcher of the Veil. So we go through this massive dungeon with Barret and play as Red, where we have to learn the secrets of the Gi. Until getting to the end and finding out Red's father, who he thought was a coward this whole time that ran away years ago, actually died protecting him, his mother, and his people. We're then visited by this mysterious Gi who asks us to come with him as his people need help. Later, we pick up Zack's storyline again where he finds Biggs, who in this other version of Earth actually survived the reactor explosion. We're now in control of Cloud again, who with the rest of the group arrives in the land of the Gi, where we learn they need help getting their most prized possession returned, the Black Materia, which is located in a Cetra temple. There's only one problem, we don't actually know where it is, but Kate Sith comes up with the idea to find it using a Shinra terminal, so we head to Nibelheim, the birthplace of both Tifa and Cloud. But not before grabbing the proto-relic for this region, which required us to play, you guessed it, another fucking minigame. And lucky me, it's for Condor all over again, but with robots. We eventually got it done though after a few hours, grabbing the proto-relic and unlocking the trophy. After this, we finally fight Gilgamesh for the first time, and he's a complete joke. And good night. Once done with that, we unlocked the hard mode for this robot minigame, which means I had to play it 4 more times in order to get the treasure trove item we needed. Great. Regardless, we got it, and since I was already in rhythm, I decided to go back to Junon and also knock out hard mode for Fort Condor, putting a pin in these terrible mini games once and for all. It's now finally time to head over to our last region of the game, Nibelheim, and once there, we get our next trophy for finishing chapter 10. Now, you know the drill at this point. We grab our chocobo and find all the intel this area has to offer, including the big one, our last Mog Stool, unlocking the trophy Moogle Lover. After finally knocking this area out, we continue the story again, where we arrive at the once burned down town of Nibel to find that it's been completely rebuilt from the ground up and now under Shinra's thumb. Later, after realizing he doesn't have access, Kate Sith asks us to retrieve the key card from the deputy commissioner whose team went to the nearby reactor and never came back home. Once at the reactor, we find the commissioner and the team dead at the hands of Wu-Tai ninjas, which only means one thing: war is coming between the two factions. We grab his key card and send the info over to Kate, having to then meet him at the Shinra Manor. We now play as Kate Sith in this very long section of the game and have to solve a ton of puzzles until eventually reuniting with Cloud and meeting the Manor's security, Vincent Valentine. Lucky for us, he also holds a grudge against Sephiroth and lets us pass initially, until we trespass in a room we weren't supposed to be in, resulting in our next boss fight against his new monstrous form. Bro, what? My god, dude, I'm just getting infinitely staggered. Bro just doesn't miss. And good night. After finally defeating him, we head out of the manor and find out from Kate Sith that we need to go back to the Golden Saucer in order to get the keystone required for the Cetra Temple holding the black materia. Before we can head there though, we get our last and final rematch against the new and not improved Roche, where after taking him down yet again, we witness the very depressing end to his story.
There's no escaping the degradation. My friend.
What?
Black materia.
Holy shit, dude. Later, we find our last piano song, and for once, it actually went well. Ending our time here in Nibelheim by grabbing our next proto-relic, taking down Gilgamesh for a second time, and unlocking the trophy Professional Handler. Now back on the plane with Sid, we make our way to the Golden Saucer, but not before running into Vincent Valentine again, who decides to join us. We then unlock our next trophy for completing chapter 11, until shortly after this, when it turns out Vincent was one person too many, as Sid loses control of the plane, resulting in us crashing. But Sid, being as sharp as he is, turns the Bronco into a makeshift boat, and we take that all the way back to Costa del Sol. Once here, we meet our old friend Dorian and unlock the trophy Piano Virtuoso for getting an A on all 6 piano songs in the game. From there, I went through every single region, wrapping up a ton of side quests, Queen's Blood matches, and mini games, resulting in us unlocking the trophy 5-Star Hotel for donating 60 items to Johnny's treasure trove. Following that, I finished first in all the remaining Chocobo races for the trophy Hall of Famer. Now this was a mini game I could get behind. I followed that up by finishing most of the hard mode versions of every other attraction at the Golden Saucer, including Galactic Saviors, G-Bike, and a whole lot of Queen's Blood, until picking up the story once again where we meet up with Dio, who isn't looking too hot right now after the beating he received from the Turks. And it turns out one of our old nemesis from Final Fantasy VII Remake, Don Corneo, is trying to claim the Golden Saucer for himself by challenging him to a fight at Musclehead Coliseum. Dio then asks us to be his champions in exchange for the keystone we so desperately need, and of course we agree. We then head to the Ghost Hotel to get a little R&R when all of a sudden Tifa knocks on our door, waking us up to go on yet another date. Cloud agrees, and we go to the virtual play / mini game Loveless, which is just incredible.
Release me! My blade thirsts for vengeance.
Fear not, Alfred. I've come for you.
By the grace of the goddess, as she has set me free, even now, so too shall she guide my blade.
Tremble in fear before the mighty dragon's roar.
The Dragon King Varvados fears only true love, and so our hero Alfred will reveal to him its power. He will go to his beloved and proclaim their blessed bond with a kiss.
Here you go, Cloud. Here you go, Cloud.
Ah, cease this charade. Love is not but an illusion.
What am I supposed to do there? Oh, push all of them, I guess? S rank, come on. Let's go, baby! Woo! After delivering an Oscar-worthy performance, we get an S rank and our next trophy, critically acclaimed. Doing this also got us a ton of items for the treasure trove as well, helping us work on that trophy too. Tifa and Cloud then head to the Ferris wheel, and after Cloud fumbled the bag so many times with her in the past, come on. That's my boy, let's go. Woo-hoo-hoo. That's what I'm talking about. Fast forward a bit and we're now in the Musclehead tournament with the fate of the Golden Saucer and our keystone up for grabs. And after going round for round, finally win, but right as we're about to grab our keystone, this happens. Uh-oh. We then have to fight the Turks, and after making quick work of them, take on Rufus Shinra himself, where after completely humiliating him in front of the entire world, runs away. With that all done, we had to find the traitor Kate Sith, and after looking around for a while, finally find him, but it's too late as he hands the keystone over to the Turks. After this, everyone lays into Kate and he's kicked out of the party. We now had no keystone and no idea where the Cetra Temple was located until Vincent Valentine comes in clutch. Now ready to enter the last stretch of the story, I decided it was time to grab the last proto-relic back at the Corel region and finally put Gilgamesh away for good. We knocked out the last two Cactar Crush minigames, beat Kid G, and finally got it. Afterwards unlocking Gilgamesh Island. With that done, we made our way back to the Golden Saucer for the very last side mission, which required us to replay the same minigames all over again for a third time, as we had to face off against this guy in a competition to become the ultimate party animal. Yeah, it doesn't get more Final Fantasy than this, but after finally getting them done, we got our next trophy for finishing every side mission in the game. From here, I just decided to wrap up 3D Brawler once and for all too, unlocking the trophy Polygonal Prize Fighter. After this, I headed straight for the boat and we unlocked our next trophy for wrapping up chapter 12 before finally heading off to Gilgamesh Island, where we had to face off against every summon in the game and of course Gilgamesh himself. These were some of the toughest fights I had yet, but after eventually getting it done and defeating Gilgamesh once and for all, we unlocked another trophy. With that finally done, we officially grabbed every piece of intel in the game, which now meant we could develop the last of Chadley's materia, and doing so unlock the trophy Materia Completionist. Hey, Materia Completionist, baby! Develop all possible materia. Done. It's now time to finish the story as we arrived at the Cetra Temple. Only problem was Shinra got there first, getting a massive head start on us. We pushed through this massive dungeon until running into the Turks yet again and laying the smackdown on them for the last time in epic fashion. After which we finally make it to the inner chambers where we witnessed this moment with Sang.
It's not a temple. It's a fortress. To defend against what, though? Fiends? Worse, humans.
Oh!
Humans feared and coveted the power of the ancients, and so they slaughtered them.
Holy shit!
It's not death. It's a homecoming. You'll see him soon enough. This place, is it? The promised land.
I'm sorry, but I don't think it is.
Figures.
Where are you going?
Got a report to make.
Following this, each member of the group is required to go through a trial where they all have to relive their past traumas, with Aerith's in particular completely breaking me.
Mommy, does it hurt? I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm spoiling our adventure. Just wait here, alright? I'm gonna find a doctor. Is there a doctor here?
Sorry, kid. Can't help you.
Can you help me?
Good luck finding help around here.
My mom's really sick.
Can't you find somewhere else to beg?
And stay down, brat.
Who would talk to a little girl like that?
Are you okay?
I'm fine. Is there a doctor around here?
I'm sorry, honey, but I don't know. I'm not from this part of town.
Oh, okay. I don't want to leave my mom alone too long.
Breaks my heart, man.
Mom! Mommy has to return to the planet. Don't cry, sweetie. I'll always be with you. Always and forever. But you can't go.
Miss, do you need help?
Please. Take Aerith somewhere safe.
We need to go.
Mom!
It's not safe here.
Hey, she's over here.
With the trials done, we're finally allowed to proceed until Sephiroth starts playing mind games with Cloud as he once again is starting to lose control. We push on a bit more until running into the real Sephiroth and have to take out one of his monster minions. There we go. After that, we finally find the black materia, which turned out to be a fake, and hits the fan as the entire temple begins to crumble around us, until getting rescued by none other than Kate Sith. Now outside of the black materia, Sephiroth shows up to take it from us, with Cloud completely losing all the sanity he had left.
I'm waiting. Rise, Cloud, bring it to me.
Cloud! Snap out of it!
Yes, Cloud. Snap out of it. If she won't give it to us, we must take it.
No.
I need it. Aerith. The orb. Aerith.
Whatever happens, I'm here for you.
Thank you.
Aerith!
No! Oh. With Aerith and Cloud seemingly dead and our next trophy in hand for completing chapter 13, we now begin the final chapter, where we take control of Zack yet again, who decides to go find Hojo in hopes of finding a cure for Cloud, later finding Biggs at the nearby reactor, who ended up not going through with his planned attack. We also find out here that the world is about to end on this timeline as a meteor rapidly approaches. Shortly after, Biggs is shot and killed by Syndra, with Zack making his great escape jumping over this railing. While all that went down, the Cloud and Aerith we know awaken in this different timeline and go on a small date throughout town until Cloud starts demanding answers on what exactly is going on. Aerith then tells him to wait and take her to her favorite spot first. We then play as Zack again, who sees Sephiroth walk up to the church until running after him to confront him, resulting in Sephiroth sending him to some kind of empty dimension, and at this point I'm completely lost. Later we pick up the story with Cloud and Aerith yet again, who are at the same church. Aerith then pushes Cloud into some kind of dimensional portal similar to what Zack just went through, and it's here Sephiroth explains the different timelines.
When the boundaries of fate are breached, new worlds are born. Some quickly perish, while others endure. Nevertheless, their loss is not to be mourned, for it is not death, but a homecoming that awaits them.
Cloud then wakes up in the real world, reuniting with the group, who tells him Aerith ran ahead to an ancient Cetra city beyond the woods. So we headed there to find her. There's only one problem: Sephiroth beat us to it. So we charged ahead until finding Aerith and the unthinkable happens. Huh?
Aerith!
Oh.
Cloud, it's okay.
After that fateful event, our final showdown with Sephiroth begins. Wonder if Zack's gonna enter this world. Huh.
So, I hear you've been pretty busy.
Yo, what?
Cloud, you ready for this? Yeah. What the hell happened to you?
Just as worlds unite, so too do they part.
Cloud, save her!
Alone at last. Shall we?
What the f?
It's on now. Gotcha. What in the hell is going on?
Yeah, you feel that?
This is crazy. It's like a fight across dimensions. Like, holy shit, dude. What is going on?
Let's end this. Together. Let's finish this.
We'll work on it. Not anymore.
Let's end this, Cloud.
All right, Aerith, you ready?
Stay strong and carry on.
Tactical retreat.
Why is he laughing?
Because he knows this isn't over.
Once the battle ends, Sephiroth leaves, Zack plunges into the void only to wake up at the church again, and we mourn Aerith's death, with Cloud still being able to see her somehow. We then set off for our next adventure with black materia in hand, and the story finally concludes as we unlock the trophy Confluence of Worlds. It was now time for our post-game cleanup, but before being able to tackle a lot of the endgame activities here, I had to reach level 70 with every character, so I farmed 20 levels out in under an hour, and unlocked our next trophy for reaching max level, appropriately named Grind It Out. With that done, I started cleaning out everything that was left to do for Johnny's treasure trove, including doing Loveless with Yuffie this time around and finishing all the bouts in Musclehead Coliseum with the help of my daughter. You helped Daddy beat the bad birds. See, good job. Unlocking the trophy, Are You Not Entertained? Before taking on the hardest challenges the game had to offer. Challenges that would drive me absolutely up a wall. God damn it, why are you so fucking aggro? You're never like that. I don't know why this fucking guy is so aggro all of a sudden. He's not like that in other runs. Challenges that were so unfair I almost gave up on this platinum and threw away the game. I fucking hate this game, dude. Bro, I'm gonna lose my absolute sanity playing this fucking game. Trying to platinum this shit. Why am I fucking doing this? Oh my god. I might not fucking platinum this game, dude. That's because you have to face the strongest bosses on the hardest difficulty, anywhere from 5 to 10 rounds in a row. And if you lose a single round, have to start all over again. Oh my god, dude. It does not fucking end. It doesn't end. How is this fair? Somebody please tell me how this is fair. Which is even more painful as most of the deaths here come from unpredictable insta-kill attacks that you never saw coming. What is this attack? I've never seen this before. He's never done this. I've done this fight 10 fucking times. He's never once did this attack, making this the most unfair trophy I've ever went for in any video game. No fucking shot. Wow, dude. What the fuck am I supposed to do there? This is just unfair bullshit. That's the only thing that makes it hard. This stuff could literally turn you to stone. Stuff could swallow you. Stuff could insta-kill you. Like, there's no fucking skill involved. It's all just cheap shit. I didn't want to use it on him, though. Oh, it's okay. Both of them got hit. Let's go. Woo! Another one done, baby. You can't be raised? You gotta be shitting me, dude. Come on. And he... No, 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 no! Why did I do that? Why can't they just let you restart the round? Why do you have to restart the whole fucking thing? It's so long! Why do you have insta-kill enemies in a 10-round fight at the very last fucking round when this thing takes like 30 minutes? No, 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 not like this. Not when I finally fucking get him down, dude. I don't care. This might take forever. I gotta keep going. Cannot stop. Rise. Cloud. Come on, get it off, get it off. Oh, okay. Barrett, get your ass up here. Let's fucking go, baby. Woo! I wish I could cheer so much louder, but the baby's asleep. Oh my God. You gotta be fucking shitting me, bro. Oh my fucking God. That's fucking crazy, bro. We already know where that's gonna go. I don't want to see the animation get even more pissed off. Nice. Nice. Right from the fucking jump, you asshole. No, you motherfucker, dude. I got you before that. Not even chancing it. Let's take him out. Oh man, still not a lot of MP for the next fight, but I don't know. We'll see. Just gotta remember the fucking barriers. That's gonna be the biggest thing here. Oh my God, and you didn't give it to me? I gotta play this smarter, man. I'm just trying to spam shit. Come on, come on, come on. Do a lot of damage, please. Please do a lot of damage. We almost got him fucking staggered. Come on. Oh, oh, come on. Oh, come on. Let's fucking go, baby. Second try on Sephiroth. Oh.
All done.
Let's go. What kind of fucking cheap ass fight is this? But you fucking get staggered already? Why the fuck are you so tanky? Bro, look at this shit. Look at this shit. It gets worse. It gets worse. Oh my God. fucking go. Oh, I can't be too excited. There's still one more round left. Jesus Christ. Don't. Oh, heal. Oh, no. Come on. This is what I was talking about. I finally beat the turtle and I get some stupid fucking oh. God damn it. He's doing that fucking attack again. Once I figure out how to block that, I'm okay. No way. Block rapid. Like that. There you go, man. Come on. Yes! Finally. Why the fuck? You don't get enough time for that. Oh! This game. Let's fucking go! Let's go! He's gonna die because he just stands right in the thunder like a jackass. Like, why do you do that? Come on, Zach. Have enough strength. Come on. Let's go! Finally! Oh my god. All that shit I was talking about Zach and every single botched run of this, and he just fucking carried my ass. I'm sorry, but I love Zach. He helped me get through the last challenge, but this is way better than Zach, okay? Let's go! See how much easier that is when you have a competent person with you? Virtually renowned, baby. Let's go! Oh my god! Dude, that took forever. Oh, holy shit. With all of Chadley's challenges finally done, Donnie's treasure trove was also finally complete, unlocking the trophy 7-star hotel, baby. Woo! Oh, it feels so good to be done with this. Along the way, maxing out our skill tree and unlocking the trophy well-rounded. It's now time to wrap up the last couple of trophies, so we played through the game all over again on hard, which wasn't too bad compared to the brutal challenges we just did, but still rage-inducing in its own way. I'm so tired, bro. 200 hours, lots and lots of late nights, death after death, annoyance after annoyance, rage after rage. It's all come down to this moment against Sephiroth. He's the one thing in my way of platinum. Only fitting.
Don't even bother.
Oh shit, bro. Really? Okay, now I know if he does that move, just keep dodging away, do something. Just stay away from it. It's a one shot. That's the move. Stay the f away from that. Damn, dude. Get it off. Holy sh! Another insta-kill move. My god, bro. How many do you have in your bag? Come on, get it off. I need you to get it off. I need you to get this off. God damn it, Aerith. If you're just a little, like a second quicker, that would have been it. Okay, let me break. Switch to her. Start building up ATB. ATB boost. He's already doing it, bro. Oh, the limit break, actually. Is this it? Is this the moment? Oh my god, I think that was it. And after finally wrapping up the story yet again, we unlocked the trophy of Hardy Stock, which meant that after 200 hours of playtime, oh, the planet's off. We got it. Oh my god. One of the worst platinums I've ever went through. It's finally over. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to subscribe and leave a like for more. Don't forget to comment down below which game you want to see me platinum next, and be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay in the loop between uploads. I'll catch you all in the next video.